Alright, what's up guys? So, Four Souls has uploaded a video titled Our Vegan Thanksgiving. They told me about this on Thanksgiving Day. And it's something that's like, you'll sit down and like think about it and you're like, it can work because there's a lot of like vegan options out there. And I feel like a lot of like Thanksgiving foods they've had like transferred into like a vegan option. So, yeah, it's something that I'm curious. I'm curious on how it would like. I don't know. I've never tried vegan food before, so I'm just more so just curious on the vegan subject. Like there will be a point in time where I will like switch over to just eating strictly vegan food because I am trying to be healthy myself, but it's a process. It's a process. There's a lot of good foods out there where I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna cut away from it so easily. Like it might sound like I could easily just tell myself, yeah, I'm gonna stop eating these foods, but am I going to? No, I'm having plans. I make plans from the foods that I'm going to eat for like dinner. So I'm like, okay, like at some point in time during lunch, I'm gonna have me some pizza. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have me some freaking popcorn chicken and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, I don't know. If there's probably like food cultures out there that exist where it's like, but see that's the thing. I'm like, I don't want to buy a bunch of food and then they throw all the food out. So I'm like, it's gonna take some time. But anyways, guys, if you haven't, make sure you guys go subscribe to Four Souls for more videos like this. Goal for them is to get 1,000 subscribers. If it's possible, they could get it before this year is over. That would be amazing. But yeah, I did set the deadline for next year. I mean, if they don't hit 1,000 subscribers next year, then they can very well, hit 1,000 subscribers the year after. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to them. It would really be greatly appreciated on my part. But anyways.
Hello. So we are cooking our Thanksgiving dinner right now. So right now it is 5:15 and we are starting to cook everything. It's gonna be our first vegan Thanksgiving as a whole family, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, so they sold out of store
They don't have any.
Oh, okay. So they were no mushroom gravy at the store. That's it. So we are actually making this from scratch. This is the first time
I was
doing
about
it,
to
so
say,
I
I was like, that'd probably be. How do they like run out of? I don't know. Maybe it's just like not a popular, or maybe it is a popular option and everybody just bought it all. But anyway.
everything's sticking to that bottom part of that.
I know, you gotta mix everything.
And we're
good.
about to put the turkeys. Look at this, vegan turkey.
Hey,
Weird, but
Priscilla, she texted me about that vegan turkey, and that's what made me like start thinking. I'm like, how would that like work? Like, and I don't know, me like I'd be thinking of some dumb stuff half the time. I'm like, so do they just feed the turkey a bunch of like vegan food or something? I'm like, how does that work out? But I'm curious on how that works. But anyways,
I hope it turns out better, but it's our,
liquid, bro?
we're about to start putting it in the oven.
This is first. Alright, so this is our vegan turkey.
hey,
Oh, look at mouth. Ew, it looks disgusting on camera.
Oh.
Bro.
Yeah, but I guess it looks like if the turkey was deformed.
it looked like a
I
hat.
personally don't like this kind of turkey because I don't get the point of trying to make it real, but for our family, there's a lot of first timers eating like vegan turkey, so I mean, I guess it's an easy transition and I don't think it's that nasty, so might as well eat it.
Yeah. And this one obviously was not even trying to replicate real turkey.
Oh yeah, most of them are just like this.
Yeah. And this one was actually really good. We had that last year.
Oh yeah, this one was good.
Yeah, and the gravy was actually not bad at all. And so if this gravy doesn't work well, then we're just gonna cook this one instead.
So we just seasoned the turkeys. They didn't have to be seasoned, but we just, like to add a little bit extra, I guess. That one had to be covered because it had different instructions instead of this one.
I don't want to burn my little hand.
Vegan
There we
turkey
go.
is so small.
Oh,
It's like that's probably just like the greedy side of me, like where I don't know. I would have to say to a certain extent, I would say I have like a somewhat of a food addiction. I'm like I like to just eat food to myself, something like that. I feel like if I was a vegan, I had the whole thing to myself. If I was like really into vegan food, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you guys could get your own separate turkey, but that one right there is mine.
See you in 1 hour. little update on the mashed potatoes. We just put some butter and vegetable broth. This is the gravy.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it like prior before, and the food did look pretty good, but it's just like the cooking process. It looks good
This
too.
has been in here for about 30 minutes around there. Turkey's looking kind of brown. I think that's a good sign. The other one's had an aluminum ball, so I guess we won't be able to tell, but it's looking good.
That's a pretty fast cooking turkey.
Pasta's in there.
It
Mashed
only
potatoes
takes an
is
hour to
amazing.
cook. Dang.
And down here, there's some gravy. Looks kind of gross, but I promise you it tastes amazing.
It look like soup.
So apparently, you gotta cook the stuffing inside the turkey. Yeah,
I heard
to
it.
stuff it in. So I guess we're gonna have it as a side.
I heard the people doing that before.
Yep. Or stuff it late. Alright, and I also think it's important to mention that we've actually never had stuffing, so.
Yeah, like a lot of people always say the best part of Thanksgiving is stuffing, but we just never had it. I don't even know why. We just never. That's why we didn't even know, I guess. I don't know.
The only place I've had it was in Denny's when they were offering their turkey special. Thanksgiving special. And they had it on the side. It was not even stuffed in. Well, obviously they're not going to give you a whole turkey, but
Yeah, you scoop it out.
yeah, it was under the turkey though. So, but it was really good. But I guess it's actual breading, which I did not know.
Okay.
All right, so the turkey's ready. Oh crap, that's heavier. Is that a bone? It's hard.
It better not be.
They just trick us. I mean, it looks.
I'm saying
better than the
it
raw.
could be my logic where it's like they just they got actual legitimate turkey and they just fed it vegan food and it was just like technically it's a vegan turkey, but not really. It's obviously it doesn't work like that. But anyways,
Yeah, I mean, it's not a pastry. I don't think that's how you check if it's cooked.
True, but this part's still kind of soft. Oh, this part's. Bro, this feels like a sponge. That does not feel normal. This kind of feels like turkey though.
Okay, we'll probably wait a little while.
Alright, we'll wait 10 minutes.
Okay, so we have kind of a mess going on, but I mean, we're gonna clean a bit. This is the stuffing. We don't really
I
know
feel
what
like
we're
that's
doing.
like I don't know. Because at my job, that's how it always had looked. I feel like that's like when food tastes its best, when it's like a mess surrounding it and things like, it's like honestly, it's like food's being taken care of and stuff. But yeah, I feel like that's like when food, like the food's gonna be good when it's like a mess is being made in the
We're
process.
just gonna wing it, or maybe we're gonna mess everything up, but I guess we're gonna see. All right. It's time
At
to
my old job, them guys, I'm telling you, they every day they would have to they'd be there for like a good almost 2 hours cleaning up that whole area. You would think because I worked there for 4 years, and you would think that all right, I'm not gonna make no mess. I ain't gonna be going crazy with a bunch of different stuff. Well, at the same time, it's like it can get pretty busy, so it makes sense if place gets busy and things, and then people running back and forth, knocking stuff over.
Wait, what?
grab the rag. That's hot. Yeah, so I don't know if you're able to open that second turkey.
Oh, this turkey already has stuffing inside, by the way.
That's good.
In the middle is actually really good.
Wait, you're gonna take it out?
Oh, I thought that was the plan.
You can just do it right there, right?
I can hear you coming.
All right, so
What is
I
rubbing?
don't know what I'm doing.
Remember pouring that in there.
Oh, just everything?
Yeah. So apparently we're gonna burn that liquid in there, so we're taking it out.
Flip it.
It's heavy.
Woo!
Hey, that smells good.
Bro, the inside is like.
Let me see.
You don't-
Stop! What are you guys doing?
It's like a holy hole.
You see, that's where you put the stuff.
Okay, so I guess we have
The
to try to.
stuffing.
Okay, we have to figure out how to
Go
cook
for it.
this.
Alright, so just pour it in.
We're getting veggies.
we don't really know what we're doing.
Is it fun? Oh, you see, I told you you're burning it.
Man, everything's gonna go bad. Alright, just throw the veggies in there.
Hey, that smells good.
These?
Yeah. Maybe we'll do half. I don't think we'll do all of it.
Give me that one.
That's a weird looking turkey. I don't know. It's like a part of me, I'm like, you know, I want to like start eating vegan food, but then there's sometimes vegan food don't be looking right. And I'm like, I don't know, this is just coming from a person that's like, I've never eaten vegan food. I've been eating unhealthy food my whole life, and it's, yeah, I think like probably I can see them like food companies doing that in the near future, trying to like replicate like just all like different types of make it look more like the original food and things, but I feel like they might be adding a lot of stuff to it. So it's, I don't know, maybe it's good that it looks that way because it's, you know, it's a more of a natural look, I guess, but at the same time it's it looks weird to me. Like a turkey shouldn't, like that look like an old softball or something.
I'll put it on there.
For now.
It's like no disrespect to their food and stuff, but I'm just saying like
Did you have to eat?
Yeah, most people don't put veggies, but I guess we're gonna do that just to. I don't know what we're doing. More?
You can do whatever you want with stuffing.
I just do it all. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what my mom told me. Like, you can add a
Here,
bunch
put
of
it-
different food options to it.
Yes.
Hey Daisy, are you hungry? You want to eat too?
That was my sister's dog.
Dude, that smells.
It's, man, I'm telling you, Thanksgiving Day, because my sister was over, and she, her dog, always just, like, sitting there and just looking at us and things. Like, that dog, I'm saying, like, no disrespect to my sister's dog, but that's one of the most untrained dogs I've ever seen. Like, just sitting there, like, I'm trying to eat my food, and I just see a dog in the corner of my eye just, like, sitting up staring at me, and I'm like, yo, sis, can you, like, feed this dog so he can just stop staring at me? Because, this is uncomfortable. I don't like this, but...
Smells good. Even though it's burnt, but it smells good.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be in there for much longer, so we're just trying to bake it real quick.
With frozen things.
Yes, with frozen veggies.
The
Wait,
frozen
what's
veggies
in
gonna. Huh?
Isn't there a little bit of veggie broth left? Pour it up.
Not in
Not
one
in
spot.
one spot. I hate how you do that. You're ruining this family.
You only poured on this spot. What about this spot?
Mix it around then. Oh my god. It's all your fault. So we made some salsa for the side. And we're about to start cutting the turkey slices.
This dumbass already burnt herself. That's a thick ass slice, dude.
Looks like ham a
It
little
won't cut
bit.
straight.
You don't cut straight. Alright, so right now we're gonna pour some potatoes. Put some potatoes on some plates. Alright, let's see this getting cut.
It was funny because I was curious on like what the food was gonna look like the day they were like making all their Thanksgiving food, and it was funny because Priscilla texted me back saying like send me a picture, and I didn't realize. See, I'm not one of those people where I like post about my food or like feel like I gotta like go all across social media or just send it to people and stuff. Like my food is usually gone like by the time it's that. I don't be thinking that. I see like everybody else around me, like my family and people, that like they be taking like pictures of their food. I'm already like halfway through it and stuff, like cutting it and things. I'm like, I'm not one of those people. I'm like, I don't know. Food is just too precious to be over it. Because my thing is like, okay, I know I'm going to get this food again. Like, I take this picture, I hype this picture all up, and then I get another plate, then that looks better. So I'm having to take that picture down and post this. Yeah, I'm like, that's doing too much. So I'm like, I just eat the food and then just tell people my ratings afterwards. I'm like, yeah, it's 4 out of 5. Like, that's how much I like the food. But yeah, she sent me, she was just like, what does yours look like? I was like, oh, it's gone. I'm like, I don't know. you should have texted me earlier. I'm sorry, but yeah, that food's gone now.
Oh wow, that side actually looks kind of real.
It does. Honestly, it does.
There's no bones so far.
You said it looks real.
It looks like bread a little bit.
Oh, well, I'm actually kind of impressed.
think one year I'm gonna have to try vegan turkey and see what it tastes
damn.
like.
That looks like.
Okay, I'm happy.
Okay, so luckily we're not sponsored, so we can say whatever we want to. But the big turkey, the one that's supposed to look like a real turkey, is not good.
It actually looks amazing, but the taste.
Yeah.
And we actually spent a crap ton of money for this.
Yeah, it was a solid 2 out of 10 for me.
For me, it was a 5 out of 10.
Dude, honestly,
Really?
I think it was the
Huh.
1, not even the 2.
Wow.
That flavor was pretty bad.
Yeah, it tastes kind of like flour.
It's like that. My dad, I remember he said he got some vegan meat by mistake, and he was like, he knew off the back, like he didn't know if it was expired or what, but then he looked and seen it was like vegan. And yeah, there's some like vegan foods I heard that's good, and then there's some where I think it's like replicated, it doesn't like taste as good. So I think if you spent your whole life eating like real turkey and stuff, and then honestly, like, yeah, the vegan version of it's probably not going to be as good. But I guess, like, you know, it is a much more healthier option, so I think like most people will have to like see that part. But other than that, yeah, it's, you know, it'll probably check, like, I have to say, like, maybe next year, like, check out like different brands, or if this is like the only brand that's like really has something going for themselves, then yeah, I think it's like, I don't know, I have to find some other like vegan like Thanksgiving options. But yeah, there's some vegan foods out there where it's not gonna taste right.
And the ones you can buy at Safeway, which is the browner one, these ones, that one's actually really good.
I'm gonna dip in some gravy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like some flavor to it. Does it help?
Right there is fine, actually.
Okay,
So
actually.
yeah, it's probably really
So-
bad once
I
you
mix
start-
it
That's
in with something.
8 with gravy.
So once you mix with gravy and mix it in with, what is this stuff?
Stuffing.
Yeah, that did not come out good, but it probably tastes better than it looks. So we have the turkey in the middle. So we're just serving the plates right now.
Pass the plate.
Is your salsa? Oh wait, we forgot the bread. So there's 3 of us are vegan, so we can't eat the Hawaiian breads. Even though these are my favorite, so if someone needs to make them vegan. So we got
Hawaiian
French
rolls are
bread for
good.
us, I guess, and then the ones that can eat the honey, we'll eat that. So that was basically our whole setup.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna mix it, the white, that turkey, the white one, that's the bad one. This turkey's the good one. With shipping and like everything to get the good, supposedly good turkey, the whole turkey here was like $130. And that's not money anybody should spend on that bad of a turkey, I think.
Wow.
And then
Oh,
the
that's
Safeway turkey,
messed
which is the
up.
brown one, that was like $10 or something, 15.
Wow.
I think the other one, the cheaper one, is way better. The flavor is.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, so we're just gonna drink some apple cider and then eat our food, and then we'll be back after.
He's passed
I
out.
know the camera was there.
What do you say?
How do you sleep? I'm like, I can't sleep. I gotta, like, I don't know, like, I gotta let my head like be exposed if I'm asleep. Like, I can't. I remember I felt like I was suffocating myself one night. Like, I put the covers over my face and woke up, and I'm like, Jesus, like, what is going on right now? And I'm just sweating and things. I'm like, yeah, I can't sleep like that. I feel too confined.
Get off.
Got food coma already.
Everyone's in food coma.
Why is there still on the board?
Wait, the mayor's gonna be in the shop. I think you have to move that back.
Final thoughts.
The $130 turkey was horrible.
Well,
Dang.
The $15 turkey was amazing.
well, the expensive turkey wasn't as good as we thought, but mixed with other food, it wasn't that
It was
terrible.
alright.
It was-
And mixed with the other turkey, like if you ate them at the same time, it was pretty okay.
Yeah, but I got bored of it very quick.
I mean, I got bored of all the food, okay? I got full so fast.
Dang.
Usually we end our Thanksgiving by eating pumpkin pie like nighttime, but we have no whipped cream.
Yeah, so what's pumpkin pie without any whipped cream?
We're probably still gonna eat some pumpkin pie, and it's probably not gonna be as good, but I'm gonna mix it with coffee, so I think it'll be fine. Not mix it with coffee, but
Like, that's a weird combination.
Yeah, but I think that's it for our sleepy Thanksgiving.
We're like, dude, what the heck?
Yeah, but
So like we mentioned in the video before, this was our, like, as a whole family, it was our first vegan Thanksgiving. It wasn't, I guess, I think I expected a little bit better, but I think it's gonna come with trial and error.
Yeah, it's like you spend $130 on a turkey, and it's like, I mean, then I don't know. It's one of, yeah. I don't know. I would like to try it myself. Like I'll probably try to like go and see the brand and try it one of these days, but probably, yeah, maybe around Thanksgiving. But I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, I wouldn't want to spend no $130 on no turkey, and then these guys, like, I don't know, like, I don't really have like a whole lot of friends that are vegans. These are probably pretty much like the only friends that I know that are vegans. So to me, this is like my vegan source. These are like people I go to. I'm like, hey, so I'm buying a bunch of vegan food. Like, which one should I buy and stuff? And yeah, that vegan turkey, I'm like, I don't trust that. $130 for a turkey, and it wasn't even, my thing is like, yo, that better be better than like original turkey and stuff. But if not, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna, like, and then see, hearing stuff like that, then that like kind of like brings me further away to like not being vegan and stuff. Cause I'm like, I wouldn't want to spend that much money on some food that's like supposed to be healthy, but it ain't good. But you hear that, like I say, you hear that a lot with vegan foods.
There's a lot of recipes to perfect for the future, so I think we're still waiting to see how we're gonna better the
Recipes.
yes.
Oh yeah, they could. Well, I see, how would that work? How could you make a vegan turkey? That's what I was like, gonna probably be like a video recommendation. I'm like, you guys like just make like a bunch of things from scratch and like do it like, cause I don't know, I think it's like, yeah, in previous videos, every time when they've made stuff from scratch, it's usually turned out good. So that's what I would recommend next year. I mean, I don't know, like I think they did say the gravy was, yeah, they said the gravy was good. So
Basically, because everything else.
Oh yeah, we have to find a better turkey, I think.
yeah.
well, that's the end of our
messed up.
video. So thanks for watching.
We are 4 souls, 4 almas.
Kana Pishan.
Bye.
Yeah, hopefully they get better options. But that was a pretty good video. It's always good watching a food related video from these guys. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Go show 4 Souls some love. These are some really good friends of mine, so I would appreciate it if you guys did. Go show them love, subscribe to them, help them grow. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.